Stop thinking. Start doing. Asterisk, listen to me. Some of you have been thinking for way too long. You've been planning, dreaming, waiting for the perfect moment. But let me tell you something. That moment ain't coming. Success doesn't come to the ones who think about it the most. It comes to the ones who do something about it. You say you want to change your life. You say you want success. Then stop sitting there, overanalyzing, overthinking, doubting yourself. Because while you're thinking, someone else is out there grinding. Someone else is taking action. Someone else is getting closer to the life you want. You don't need another plan. You don't need more time. You need to move. You need to execute. You need to step into your purpose like your life depends on it, because it does. So today, I need you to make a decision. No more excuses. No more waiting. No more "I'll start tomorrow." The time is now. The question is, are you ready to stop thinking and start doing? Asterisk. Overthinking kills action, ladies and gentlemen. Today, I want to talk to you about one of the biggest obstacles standing between you and your goals: overthinking. Some of you have been stuck in the same place for years, not because you don't have talent, not because you don't have resources, but because you're trapped in your own mind. Overthinking is the silent killer of dreams. It's the invisible force that keeps you from taking the first step. It's the reason so many people never reach their full potential. Let me ask you something. How many times have you had a great idea, a vision, or a goal, but instead of taking action, you sat there analyzing every little detail? You played out every possible scenario in your head. You worried about what could go wrong. You doubted yourself. And before you knew it, days, weeks, even years passed by, and that idea, that goal, that vision remained just that, a thought in your head. Overthinking is nothing more than a glorified excuse. It disguises itself as preparation, but it's really procrastination in disguise. It makes you feel like you're making progress when in reality, you're just running in circles inside your own head. Thinking is necessary. Yes, planning is important, but there comes a point where thinking becomes an endless cycle, and that's where most people get stuck. The paralysis of overthinking, and you're at the starting line of a race. The gun goes off, and everyone takes off running except you. You're standing there thinking about how to start, how to pace yourself, how to avoid obstacles, what might go wrong if you stumble. Meanwhile, the race is being run. The finish line is getting closer, and you're still at the starting line. By the time you decide to move, it's too late. The opportunity is gone. This is what happens when you overthink. Life is moving forward, but you're standing still. Overthinking leads to paralysis by analysis. You analyze so much that you become afraid to act. You start second-guessing yourself. What if I fail? What if I make the wrong choice? What if people judge me? What if I'm not good enough? The truth is, none of those questions matter, because the only real failure is never starting. Every person who has ever achieved success has had moments of doubt, moments of uncertainty. The difference between them and those who remain stuck is action. They move despite the fear, despite the doubt, despite the uncertainty. Why overthinking? Is a trapped brain is designed to protect you. When you think about taking a risk, your mind starts creating all these worst-case scenarios because it wants to keep you safe. But the problem is, growth does not happen in comfort zones. Every successful person had to step into the unknown. They had to embrace uncertainty. They had to take action even when they didn't have all the answers. Overthinking convinces you that you need more time, more information, more preparation. But let me tell you something no amount of thinking will ever replace doing. You can read every book on business, but if you never start that business, the knowledge is useless. You can watch every video on fitness, but if you never step foot in the gym, your body won't change. You can plan out every step of your journey, but if you never take the first step, you'll never move forward. Taking imperfect action. The key to overcoming overthinking is simple: start before you're ready. Take imperfect action. Success is not about having a flawless plan. It's about taking action, learning from your mistakes, adjusting, and continuing to move forward. Some of you are waiting for the perfect moment, the perfect conditions, the perfect opportunity, but perfection does not exist. The people who succeed are not the ones who have it all figured out. They're the ones who took a step and figured it out along the way. Look at any successful person, and you'll see a pattern. They didn't wait for everything to be perfect. They took risks, they made mistakes, they faced setbacks, but they kept going. They understood that progress comes from action, not from thinking. Every step you take, no matter how small, moves you closer to your goal. And guess what? The more you do, the less you overthink. Action builds momentum. The more momentum you have, the less time you spend stuck in your head. How to stop overthinking and start doing. Set a time limit for decisions. Give yourself a deadline to make a decision. Instead of spending days or weeks thinking about something, set a limit. Give yourself an hour, a day, or even just a few minutes to decide and act. Break it down. Big goals can feel overwhelming, which leads to overthinking. Break them down into small, manageable steps. Instead of worrying about the entire journey, focus on the next step. Take the first step immediately. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. As soon as you have a goal or an idea, take some form of action immediately. Even if it's a small step, it moves you forward. Accept that you will make mistakes. Perfectionism fuels overthinking. Understand that mistakes are part of the process. Learn from them and keep going. Focus on progress, not perfection. Every action you take is progress. Instead of waiting to be perfect, focus on improving little by little each day. Limit information overload. Too much information can lead to analysis paralysis. Instead of researching endlessly, get just enough information to start and learn as you go. Trust yourself. You already have everything you need within you. Trust your ability to figure things out along the way. Confidence is built through action, not thinking. Final words. The time is now. Listen to me. Your dreams, your goals, your success are waiting for you on the other side of action. Overthinking is nothing but fear dressed up as logic. It convinces you to wait, to hesitate, to delay. But you don't have time to wait. Life is happening right now. Opportunities are passing by right now. The only thing standing between you and the life you want is action. So today, make a decision. No more waiting. No more thinking about it. No more talking about it. It's time to do. Take that first step, no matter how small. Because once you start moving, once you break free from the chains of overthinking, nothing can stop you. The world doesn't need more thinkers, it needs more doers. Be the person who takes action. Be the person who moves forward. Be the person who makes things happen. Because at the end of the day, it's not about what you think, it's about what you do.